Education is all a matter of building bridges. Hello my dear friends and students, कैसे हैं आप सब? I hope you all are healthy, wealthy and wise. First of all, I would like to welcome on my YouTube channel English with Samsad, and I hope you are enjoying a lot with my videos. Today I am here with new topic and very interesting and very important topic, that is history of English literature. So very shortly we will come to know what sort of ages in history of English literature. For easy understanding history of English literature, many historians have divided into a few or some ages or periods in which we come to know how and from where English language has developed. The first age or period is Anglo-Saxon period, which has a time duration 450 AD to 1066 AD. This age is also called Old English. During this age, there were many Germanic tribes who lived and fought in between, and those were Vikings, Rovers, Jutes, Angles, Saxons and also Normans. So among those, Angles and Saxons started ruling up to the 1066, that is Anglo-Saxon period from 450 AD to 1066. Famous writers of this age: Bede, Caedmon and King Alfred, and one very famous epic poem is Beowulf, which is written anonymously. Next period is, under the history of English literature, AngloNorman period. Time duration 1066 to 1340. This age is also called Norman Conquest as well as Battle of Hastings. In 1066, Normans attacked England and defeated. Thereafter, William of Conqueror became King of England. That is called Battle of Hastings. And then French writing started in England. Famous writers of this age: Roger Bacon, an English philosopher; Geoffrey of Monmouth, an anthropologist and historiographer. Next one is Lamon, an English poet and priest. Next age of history of English literature, age of Chaucer, and it is also called age of transition. Time duration is 1340 AD to 1400, and it is a very important age of history of English literature. This age is known for a great poet and father of English literature, Geoffrey Chaucer. In 1348, a pandemic killed 33% of population of England, which is called Black Death. In this period, 100 years wars happened between England and France. Famous writers of this period: Geoffrey Chaucer, the father of English literature, who wrote a very famous work, The Canterbury Tales. Next writer is William Langland. He wrote an allegory epic poem, that is Piers Plowman. Next writer is John Gower, who wrote poems and ballads. And next one is very important, John Wycliffe, who was called the morning star of Reformation and the first writer who translated the Bible into English language. Let's talk about the next age of history of English literature, that is age of revival. Time duration 1400 to 1550. This age is known for Wars of Roses and Cat's Rebellion, as well as sonnets and dramas were practiced during this period. War of Roses means a civil war between two families, Yorks and Lancasters, who claimed to the throne. Famous writers of this period: Thomas Hockley, John Lydgate, John Skelton, they are English Chaucerians. James I of Scotland, William Dunbar, Gavin Douglas, they are a Scottish Chaucerian. Thomas Ware, Earl of Surrey. Next is Elizabethan age. This age is also called Shakespearean period or golden age of English history. In 1558, England defeated Spain, that is called Battle of Armada. Under the reign of Queen Elizabeth, England became very powerful and developed country. Famous writers of Elizabethan age, of course, William Shakespeare, Christopher Marlowe, Edmund Spenser, Philip Sidney, John Lilly, George Peele, Robert Greene, Thomas Lodge, Thomas Kidd and Thomas Nash. Let's talk about the next age of history of English literature, that is Jacobian age. Time duration is 1603 to 1625. After the death of Queen Elizabeth, King James I became King of England. Famous writers of this age: Ben Jonson, George Chapman, John Webster, Thomas Middleton. Next age is Caroline period. Time duration is 1625 to 1649. After the death of King James I, Charles I became King of England. And Charles means Carol in French language. That's why this age is called Caroline age. Famous writers of this age: John Donne, Robert Herrick, Robert Burton and John Suckling. Next age is Commonwealth period. Time duration is 1649 to 1660. This is also called Civil War age or Puritan age. In 1649, Oliver Cromwell beheaded Charles I and then civil war started in England. Famous writers of this age: John Milton and John Bunyan. You should know one important thing here: Elizabethan age, Jacobian age, Commonwealth age and Caroline age. These ages are under the Renaissance period. Next age is of English literature, Restoration period. Time duration is 1660 to 1702. This age is also called age of monarchy, means restoration of monarchy, and as well as age of Dryden, means John Dryden. Famous writers of this age: John Dryden, William Wycherley, William Congreve. Next age is Neoclassical age. Time duration is 1702 to 1745. This age is also called age of Pope or Augustan age. This age is known for prose and reason, which is said by a Victorian writer, Matthew Arnold. Famous writers of this age: Alexander Pope and Henry Fielding. Let's talk about the next age, Preromantic age. Time duration is 745 to 798. This age is called age of transitional period. During this period, the sensibility in poetry and new generation poets emerged. Famous writers of this period: Dr. Samuel Johnson, Oliver Goldsmith, William Blake and Thomas Gray. Next age is very important in English literature, that is Romantic age. Time duration is 1798 to 1850. This age is known for writing about nature, and this age, Romantic age, is inspired by German movement Sturm and Drang. Famous writers of this Romantic age: William Wordsworth, the father of Romanticism, Samuel Taylor Coleridge, John Keats, P.B. Shelley, Robert Southey, and Charles Lamb. Let's talk about the Victorian age. Time duration is 1850 to 1901. This age is known for industrial revolution and children's literature progress in England. Famous writers of this age: Charles Dickens, George Eliot, Alfred Lord Tennyson, and of course Matthew Arnold. Let's talk about the next age of English literature, that is modern period. You can say early modern period. Time duration is 1901 to 1945. This age is known for experimentation and individualism. During this age, World War I and World War II happened traumatically for everyone. Famous writers of this early modern period: W. H. Auden, T. S. Eliot, Thomas Stern Eliot, George Orwell, George Bernard Shaw, James Joyce, and D. H. Lawrence. Let's talk about the postmodern age, means postmodern period. This age is known for metaphysication and unreliable narration. It is also famous for confessional poetry, and during this period USA became superpower. Famous writers of this period, postmodern period: Samuel Beckett, Ted Hubs, Philip Larkin, Harold Pinter, and Angela Carter. I hope you have understood all ages of history of English literature. The first one is AngloSaxon, second one is AngloNorman, third one is Age of Chaucer, fourth one is Age of Revival, fifth one is Elizabethan Age, sixth one is Jacobian Age, seventh one is Caroline period, eighth one is Commonwealth period, next one is Restoration period, and Neoclassical Age, Preromantic Age, Romantic Age, Victorian period, modern period means early modern period, and postmodern period. See you soon in the next video with a new topic. Till then, subscribe my channel, share my channel, and have a good time for you all.